Hey y'all, we back. Fent, CJ, we here to catch up with you guys. We know it's been a minute, almost a year, so we back. We're gonna talk about changes in our lives, love, me, and someone is a G mom, Coco. Her grandson is absolutely beautiful, so we're gonna get right into it. So let's talk about
You want me to go first?
yes.
All right then. So for the last year, I have been getting adjusted to being a grandma, co-mom, co-support. That's where the name comes from. It's you know what when they say that you don't know love until you have been a grandparent. They when they say that, that's some real shit right there, because the love that I have for this little boy is like no love I ever had for anybody before. It really is a very rewarding relationship to have, to watch this little person just grow and to love him in a way, as an adult, like a full grown adult that's been through things and has healed, and that can really pour into him, another another version of myself. You feel what I'm saying? So it's been a great experience. As far as everything else is just me. I've been on a spiritual journey of just trying to be the best person I can be in my life, and really pour into myself, more than pouring into others. I feel like when you pour into yourself or you heal yourself, then you can't help but to add to other people's lives. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where my focus has been right now. No relationship or anything like that. I'm not in a place right now for a relationship. However, I feel like I am open if it were to happen, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. So I could be closed off to it. I would like to think I'm not, but I'm most likely knowing myself. I may be closed off to it. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm not in a relationship. I'm in a relationship with myself right now. So that's where I'm at. What's going on with you?
Well, I've been there 3 years ago by myself. Um, I liked it, but I am in a relationship. Proud to say that I am. Every relationship is not perfect. It has its up and downs, but I can honestly say I am overjoyed with this new journey. This woman is very special to me, and I don't know. It's a great feeling to be in love. I'm gonna say that.
Definitely agree with you on that one.
Everybody wants to be loved. I never thought that I would actually fall back in love again this hard, and I fell hard. I fell back a lot from a lot of things that I used to do that I no longer do anymore, such as drinking. I came over here, Carla asked me that I want something to drink, and I saw a Twisted Tea sitting in there. She was like, actually, I was offering you a bottle of water. I said, no, I had my water earlier, but I don't drink as much as I used to, as to oppose it last year. It's been a year. I was just telling her I could buy a 12 pack and it'll last me 2 weeks. So that's good for me. That's an accomplishment for me. My partner, she doesn't drink at all, so that's good. So that's also healthy for me, so it doesn't give me a crutch to want to have a drink, every day, or having to be around someone and have to be sloppy or overly drunk, because that's not my character. I thought it was one of my characters, but it's not me. Other than that, new job, everything is great. Got my health,
Which is always good.
which is always good. I have my sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can never take that away from you. Did have a little setback. Speaking of grandmothers, I would have been one, but my son's ex-girlfriend lost a baby, so that was another letdown that I didn't, because actually Carla's Cece and Elijah's girlfriend was pregnant around the same time, but like we grew up together. We always think that our kids would grow up together, so I was hurt over that. Happy, I was definitely happy for others, but I just knew I wanted to experience the same thing Carla's experienced, because I know I would have been a bomb behind G-Mom. Like,
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that, Tanya. That must have been
it was devastating.
hard.
And it's crazy because I was talking to Danielle on my birthday. She called, we talked for a while, and she asked me, excuse me, was I a grandmom yet? And I didn't even realize, I didn't even tell her that Elijah's girlfriend lost the baby, and I said, wow, it wasn't my, it wasn't for me to tell. I said, no, Danielle, I'm not a grandmom. And she said, oh, wow. So, but that was a kind of a letdown because I saw me and Carla taking our grandkids together somewhere and all of that. So when Cece had hers and Elijah's girl lost hers, that was devastating to me.
Yeah.
I didn't put it on Facebook. It wasn't for me to put it on there. The announcement I did, but Elijah was very crushed, and to this day it's kind of hard for him. And I do imagine myself still becoming a grandmom. I'm not rushing it. I told him, when God is ready for you to have one. Right now, it wasn't the time. So I accepted that. But I got plenty of great nieces and nephews, so that's enough for me. But maybe one day I will, but for now I'll just love the ones that my sister has in Carla. So there it is. So other than that, bought a new car, got a new place, and just been chilling, really. Just been working like a dog. This is actually my first time being out. Like when Carla texted me for my birthday, I said, I know when we get together and chop it up, it'll be just like yesterday, which it was. We haven't seen each other in 7 months.
We definitely
Believe it or not. I mean, I'm getting DMs like, you and Carla good? I haven't seen y'all. Look, life happens.
Relationships happen.
Yeah, relationships happen.
Relationships happen. People disappear when relationships happen. That's all part of what happens, though. It's a natural thing. When you get into a relationship with somebody, you're so focused on, learning this person and adjusting to this person that the focus is on that person. And so a lot of times you do step back from your circle because it's a new person and it's exciting. And like you said, when you're in a new relationship, the vibration is so high. You just high off of it. You high off love. You know what I'm saying? And so that's all part of grown up shit.
And you're grooming them to be around your loved ones. Like I tell my girl, like, anybody that I bring you around, I would never bring you around someone or bring you anywhere that you would be uncomfortable.
Right.
Because I don't deal with people like that at all. But we're working up to that.
Right. We all are very accepting of each other's partner who we pick.
Absolutely. Yep.
So that's just how we operate. Even if we secretly don't even like them, you wouldn't even be able to tell.
No,
you know
definitely not. The vibe would never be there like that until later on the shade will come in.
Yeah, after
they're gone. Yeah,
after they're gone, like, I wasn't feeling her like that. But you was happy, we happy for you.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes down to that, when your friends step away, I'm a big step away person. So when somebody steps away, I totally respect it because I know like sometimes we don't have the emotional capacity to deal with everybody when you focusing on something else, or even when you're just dealing with yourself to the point where you're trying to work some shit out internally. Sometimes you don't have the space. So the whole thing about friendship is that it's going to leave off where it left off. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? The same thing with like Nick. It's always going to start back where it left off because when we have these long-term relationships like we do, it's like a sisterhood, you know what I mean? It's family. So even if it looks like to the public like we not in alignment, we might not be in alignment, but we always gonna be in alignment when we link back up. You know what I'm saying? It's just all part of just being human. That's
It's life.
Yeah, that's
It's life. It doesn't mean that we don't rock with each other or anything. It's just different space and different times.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Living their life and they, like you said, you get in a relationship, you move in, you getting into new job opportunities, and those things really have to take precedence in your life. And sometimes your friendships have to take a back seat, but that don't mean it's no love lost. You feel what I'm saying? So I totally respect it. I know for myself,
she did it.
I need space sometimes. I need space to really work out what's going on with me and try to figure out how I can be the best person I can be. And sometimes I can't do it when I'm dealing with other people. You feel what I'm saying? So I respect it 100%. So you growing, you got some new stuff you excited about, you know what I mean? Some new things going on in your life. And that's always a great thing. I have some new stuff going on in my life. I have a new person in my life, my little grandson, and I love to watch him grow and just become this amazing little person, you know what I mean? So everything right now is all positivity.
That's right. We're on good vibes, everybody, and everybody should be on good vibes, regardless of what your situation is. Just think about the positive that comes out of it, and just keep focused. That's all you can do
Absolutely.
anymore. You know, I said it wasn't me on purpose growing my locks back out. It's just that I never had time to get a shape up, working the two jobs and stuff like that. So I just said, you know what, let me just rock out. So yeah, they're growing. I mean, the last time you guys probably seen me, they were like shorter, but they're in there. They still here. I'm gonna get some connections put on because I'm gonna do a photo shoot like Carla did.
I did that myself.
You did?
Yeah. I got my face beat, but I did it myself though.
Okay. Well, she did her photos. I'm gonna go. I'm getting professionally done. I'm not inclined like that because I'll mess everything up. But yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing that. But everything is good with us in our lives. Our families are good. Friends are healthy. And that's basically about it. We just wanted to catch up with you guys and let you guys know what was going on in our world. Of course, we'd like to get your feedback. Of course, we're back. We're going to try to do this more often. But again, you guys got to remember, life happens. And, you know, if you plan something and if it doesn't fall through, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know, the phone works both ways. I know my sis like the back of my hand. She is not a phone person. Matter of fact, we sitting here talking and she up there getting sleepy eyed. So she doesn't stay up. She doesn't stay up for too long. So if I shoot her a text,
you know what it is though. You 49, I'm 48. You feel me? Like that's crazy.
It's crazy, and we don't even look it. We're gonna talk about that too. A couple of legends left Muck City, and it's been repetitive and it's crazy. Sean Epps, Robert Hatchback, who we went to school with. Well, his little brother died.
What?
Yeah. Sheldon, he went by Flip. Couple of legends left Muck City, so may they rest in peace. It's always sad to see people go, but that one right there with Rob Hedgepack's little brother, he passed away.
Rob is the youngest one, isn't it?
No, it was Rob.
James is the oldest.
James, okay, yeah, Rob. We went to school with Rob.
Rob passed away?
Yeah, he passed away. I saw that on Facebook the other day. So
oh my God.
he was in our class.
I did not know that.
Go out, you know.
James is in our class. Rob is the baby.
Baby, yeah. Heart prayers go out to his family and his children. Yeah, it's been a lot of deaths.
Man, that really broke my heart just now because I didn't know nothing about that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a shame. People's privacy is people's privacy, but I guess you know he was amongst one of the popular people in Muck City, so I guess
love Rob. The whole family has they good people. You know what I mean? I have ate at their house many days when I was a kid. Like they good people.
Mom was fly too.
Yeah,
so.
I'm really sad to hear that.
Our condolences to the Hedgepacks. Is their name right?
Yes.
I got it right. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So questions, comments, please leave it. We're gonna be back with another topic, of course.
Yes.
And once again, thanks for supporting us.
And thanks for checking on us.
Yeah, thanks for checking on us as well.
Okay. Love.